Basically, we are an engineering firm, and we have started making water level controls about 25 years ago. And only about 3 years ago did we develop our product for the cooling tower market. A cooling tower basically is used to cool condensers. It sits on, like for example, the top of a 40-story building. It's literally on the top of the building. Some sites have put the tower remotely. In a manufacturing facility, it's remote. So there's cooling tower applications everywhere. So we sell water level controllers for cooling towers. And water level controls is probably the most important aspect of it, is maintaining the water level in that tower. So you can literally electronically see where the water level is if you're having an issue with high water or an issue with low water, or if you literally want to see the fill switch happening, you can actually monitor all that through these dry contacts on this particular controller. So you don't have to walk out to the cooling tower anymore and physically look in it. If you had a mechanical float, that's what you'd have to do. You have to go out there, physically look at it to see, is it overflowing, is it too low, is the mechanical float switch working properly? Anywhere where a cooling tower is applied, you can use a Waterline Controls to monitor it and electronically see it through your building automation. We use a low voltage, low current voltage, and each sensor is a sensor pin in and of itself. So, and that sensor system is being monitored by this software. And when they're in phase or out of phase, depending on where it falls in the software, it activates or deactivates as a function of that. So that's the technology that we use versus what everybody else does. Well, traditionally what they've done is people piecemeal it. So they basically take a circuit board and they build their own sensors and they literally put the whole assembly together. Sometimes they literally epoxy them into a housing, and that housing can't be broken open to take those parts out. So you literally have to replace the whole assembly. Can be very costly to replace an entire new electronic water level controller, where mine is all modular. So if the transformer fails, you replace the transformer. If the circuit board fails, you replace the circuit board. Sensor fails, you replace the sensor. The WLC 5000 is an ideal solution. The pins are stainless steel rods that are mounted into a housing, and that housing is mounted in the wet environment or externally on the side of the cooling tower, depending on how you want to do it. They're threaded on the end, and so they can be extended to any length that you want to extend them. And they're jacketed and they're color coded, so they're all color coded, and the color codes match the wire codes, and the wire codes on the panel are, it's all color coded to make it very easy to put together. The reference pin is the longest pin, and then the first pin is a low alarm, and that's equal to or a little bit shorter than that reference pin. And then there's a fill start switch, which is a little bit higher than that one, and there's a fill stop that's higher than that one, and then there's a high alarm that's higher than that one. And essentially each one of those set points is measured in this controller, and when it activates on that set point. And it turns on a light that turns on, and then a relay turns on that actually activates the valve. Relays can be used to activate audible alarms or visual alarms at the site, and then there's another set of dry contacts that literally go to the building automation, so you can electronically see all that action happening. Do we offer a warranty? Actually, what we've done is we've actually offered a lifetime warranty, and really what it means is a limited lifetime warranty. Essentially, the first year, if you have a failure in the first year, regardless of what piece or part it is, we replace that for free. Anytime after that, if you have a failure from a manufacturer's defect, it's $50. And the idea really is, it goes back to our whole slogan, which is never replace a water level controller again. And that's really how we do it, is we do it on this modular basis. To find our products on alpscontrols.com, hit the manufacturers tab on the home page. Then just find Waterline Controls in the alphabetical listings, and you'll find a category link to our full line.